Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out National Gear Repair. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes for an in-depth look at a complete overhaul of a Hayward Gordon MBX-54 gearbox. These heavy-duty mixture drives take a lot of abuse, but here at National Gear Repair, we know exactly how to bring them back to life. Let's get it rigged up and on the bench and start the teardown phase. First things first, we drain the old gear oil. We're always looking out for heavy discoloration, water contamination, or metal shavings in the fluid, which gives us our first clue about the internal health of the unit. We also want to verify the specs of the Hayward Gordon nameplate before diving in, making sure to photograph it as well as all the ends of the housing, shafts, covers, and any and all important assemblies. Trust me, this is going to help with the reassembly phase. Before we start pulling bolts, our technicians carefully match mark and stamp all shafts and end covers. This is a crucial step that ensures perfect alignment and orientation when it comes time for reassembly. Within the marking set, we break out the impact wrench and remove the main top cover bolts. Using a heavy-duty magnetic lifter, we safely hoist the top cover off to expose the internal gearing. Next, we carefully unbolt the side bearing retainers and use our specialized pulling equipment to extract the gear sets and shafts from the housing without damaging the precision bores. Once the teardown is complete, every single component goes straight into our industrial parts washer. High pressure, high temperature jets strip away years of baked on sludge, old grease, and contaminants, so we can get a true look at the condition of the metal. While any damaged components are replaced or remachined, our technicians get to work restoring the salvageable parts. We meticulously grind, wire wheel, and polish the gasket mating surfaces, shafts, and gear teeth to ensure everything is flawless and ready for a leak-free seal. And as you can see, we are doing a test fitting on the internal shaft and bevel gear assembly, ensuring the tolerances for the new bearings and lock nuts are precise. At National Gear Repair, precision is everything. We measure all the original bearings with digital calipers and source exact OEM or upgraded replacements. Unlike other machine shops out there, we never cut corners. If a bearing or seal looks worn, it gets replaced. Period. The polishing and prep continue on the outer bearing retainers. Now take a look at this. All bearings, oil seals, races, covers, keys, and thrust bearings are meticulously organized, perfectly clean, and ready for the reassembly phase. Instead of pressing our bearings on cold and risking damage, we heat our bearings to expand the inner race. This allows the bearing to slide effortlessly onto the shaft and shrink into a perfectly tight, permanent fit as it cools. We then pack the bearings with high temperature industrial grease. Now, we don't press our bearings on cold and risk damaging them. We use induction heaters to heat our bearings to expand the inner race. This allows the bearing to slide effortlessly onto the shaft and shrink into a perfect, tight, permanent fit as it cools. We then pack the bearings with high temperature industrial grease. We carefully slide the remaining spacers, races, and mechanical oil seals into place. We use precision drivers to seat the components squarely without warping the delicate seal lips. The front bearing cover is loaded with fresh oil seal and bolted down. Once the shaft assembly is locked in, our technician does a manual spin test. We're feeling it for smooth rotation and absolutely zero binding. Next, we prepare the housing. We install fresh gaskets and bolt the side covers back onto the main cast iron block. We torque every bolt down to the manufacturer's exact specifications to prevent any future housing distortion. Now, with the side covers prepped, we turn our attention deep inside the heavy cast iron housing. Next, we prep the new precision machined bearing race. Using a flashlight for perfect visibility, two technicians carefully guide the heavy race down into the seat. It must drop in perfectly square to prevent any binding or scoring of the internal housing. We use the overhead crane to gently lower the heavy gear and shaft assembly directly into the main housing. We line up the internal gears, apply a generous coat of assembly lube, and drop the top cover plate securely back into place. We insert the heavy-duty shaft key into the key keyway and thread on the massive retaining nut. An impact gun ensures the gear is securely locked against the shaft shoulder so it won't walk under heavy mixing load. To guarantee a leak-proof unit, we apply a continuous bead of high-grade silicone sealant along with the paper gasket before bolting it on the final top cover plate. Next, we slide the external drive gear onto the keyed shaft. Our technician tightens down the set screw, locking the hub firmly in place. Then we assemble the external drive gears and secure all the housing plugs. And as you can see, we're heating up the main drive coupling hub, also known as a drive flange. Just like the bearings, thermal expansion is the safest and most effective way to install these tight tolerance hubs onto the shaft. Once it drops into place, we bolt down the retaining cap. And just like that, the reassembly phase is officially complete. But we aren't done yet. We carefully mask off all the exposed rotating shafts and precision surfaces with tape and paper. Then we apply a heavy-duty industrial-grade gray coating to protect the cast iron from rust and harsh operating environments. Finally, we bolt the freshly rebuilt Hayward Gordon unit directly to a custom shipping pallet and wrap it in heavy plastic film to protect it from moisture and road debris during transit. And just like that, another flawless rebuild is heading out the door. If you need a Hayward Gordon mixer or any other industrial gearbox repaired, don't hesitate to contact us at National Gear Repair. Give us a call or visit our website today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see us test this Hayward Gordon MBX-54 gearbox on our custom-built test bench.